Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Congratulations, get through another week. So let's get through another workout. We've got 3 supersets we're going to go through today. First one we're going to do are some single leg deadlifts paired with some elevator push-ups. Once we're done with that, we're going to do some single leg squats to a box paired with a goblet carry. Finishing out, a little trio fun. We're going to do some tricep kickbacks. We're going to do some inchworms into a lateral lunge. You're going to all hate me for that one, so you're welcome. And then we're going to finish out with some half kneeling halos. So let's go ahead and get started with these single leg deadlifts. For the single leg deadlift, get yourself something to hold. You can use dumbbell, kettlebell, sandbag, dumbbell bag. If you're holding something that requires 2 hands, doesn't have an easy handle, just hold it out on the sides. If you are holding just one handled item, hold it on the side. It's going to be planted into the ground for today. So from here, we are going to keep one foot, in my case, my right foot, flat on the floor. We're going to fold at the waist while keeping the spine straight. Keep that weight tight to the body and extend the free moving leg out behind the waist. Try to create a straight line from shoulder back to heel. Push into your grounded heel and bring yourself straight back up. All the while, you want to think about keeping your chest up, your shoulder blades squeezed back together. Slight tuck of the chin down towards the chest. Breathe in as you lower down, trying to keep your hips and shoulders level. Exhale as you come back up. Should feel a good stretch go down through your hamstring as you do this and bring yourself back upright. If you're using a kettlebell, you're probably going to want to hold that weight in the off hand, whichever foot is traveling back, because that bell is going to travel down towards the floor. You may land that kettlebell on your toes. So you're going to do 6 of those on one side, 6 of those on the other side. Then we're going to progress into our elevator push-up. For the elevator push-up, the push-up itself can be any method. We can go from the toes, we can do a half-C push-up, or we can do from the knees for a push-up. So going through the methods of how you can do your push-up, either way, hands are shoulder width apart. Go ahead and come up into a straight line from shoulder down to heels. The full push-up from the toes, make sure those elbows travel back alongside the body, drive back up. Half push-up is going to be lower from the toes, drop the knees, push from the knees, and then reset, or from the knees all the way up and down. We're going to do all the way down, all the way back up from the knees. All right, so the elevator push-up, we're going to stagger that push-up a little bit. So we're going to lower down all the way. We're going to come halfway back up, all the way back down, and all the way up. So it's kind of like your elevator's broken. It's got a mind of its own, doesn't know what it's doing. Come halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. If you have some kind of electrical surge and have an issue, oh crap, the elevator's broken. We're going to be stuck here all day, people. Send help. Okay, it's good. And all the way back up. So, all the way down, halfway, all the way down, back up all the way. You're going to do 10 of those. So, really push yourself on those. You only have 4 sets of the push-ups, 5 sets of the deadlifts. So, you're going to go through those, and then you're going to get your equipment set up. We'll be moving into superset 2 next. All right, for the next superset, you're going to be spending a lot of time holding the weight up in the goblet held position. So, we're going to be doing some single leg squats to a box, paired with the goblet carry. If we're doing the single leg squats to a box with just body weight, we want to make sure that we get something set up roughly about 18 inches high. So like a normal chair is going to be okay. Just make sure whatever you're sitting on isn't going to slide anywhere. You want to have your foot just an inch or so out and away from whatever you're sitting on. And if you need a little bit of comfort knowing that you're going to actually hit your target, start from the bottom and go up in this movement. So if we're starting from the bottom, we want to have one foot flat on the floor. Other foot is going to be lifted. We're going to keep the spine straight, just a slight bow forward at the waist so that we're not sitting all the way up straight. From here, we're going to push into whatever leg we're driving through. We're going to do all 6 reps on one side, then we'll switch and do all 6 on the other side. So from here, we're going to push into that heel, exhale, come up. If you need to, you can stand for balance and then lift the foot again. Slowly lower yourself all the way down. No flopping when you hit that box. Control that movement, coming all the way up. Control that movement, going all the way down. If you need a little bit of help on the motion coming up, you hit a couple and you're fighting it, Just can't get that oomph coming up. You can drive that heel down into the floor on the free leg a little bit and kind of drag it back towards the box. That's going to help you with that lift. Try then, in that case, to keep the foot fully elevated on the way down. So that way, at least in the eccentric phase, the lowering phase, you're going to have all that strain on that one leg. So if you're doing that weighted, you're just going to hold that weight up to the chest, goblet style, or you can hold, if you're using a kettlebell, hold the same way, sandbag. You can hold it here, book bag, throw some weight over your shoulder, but lower yourself down, slowly bring yourself up. Nothing too fast. For the goblet carry, we're already here. We're gonna get the weight up to the chest. We're gonna stand tall, and just like we've done any kind of side carry, we're gonna walk about 100 feet. It can be 100 feet loop, be 100 feet one direction, or you can just make a lap down and back. Just try and give yourself about 30 seconds of a hold, or about 100 feet of a carry. So, once you're done with that, you can get that stuff put away. Real quick, you do have 5 sets of the squat to the box. You have 4 sets of the carry. Once you've done that, then we'll be setting up for your final superset. Alrighty, let's get this final superset done. We're gonna start by working on the arms. Little trick, you want those big guns, you gotta focus on making sure those triceps get worked, not just your biceps. We're always spending time looking in the mirror at those guns. So, I know Corey is, that's why he's smiling right now. You can't see it, but he is. Got him to laugh. So, we're gonna be doing tricep kickbacks. We're gonna be doing 10 each side. Get yourself something to lean on, about 18 inches tall again. Take your weight, something preferably a little bit heavier than 5 pounds. Keep your elbow tight to the rib cage. You wanna focus on creating a nice straight spine. Lock that elbow in, and then extend that arm out. When you do this, you want to make sure that you are not using momentum to your advantage, so you're not trying to swing that weight up. You should have no movement from the body, and keep that wrist straight. Do not let the wrist flex or extend in any direction. Nice straight wrist, elbow is locked in position. Really focus on squeezing those triceps when you get that arm fully extended. So you'll do 10 on one side, switch it over, 10 on the other side. Once you're done with that, then we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna do some inchworms into lateral lunges. This is the one that you're all really gonna appreciate this. So, I'm gonna demonstrate the inchworm going out this way, and then turn to face you for that lateral lunge. You don't need to turn when you're doing this. So if you're doing your exercise, you can just go out, stand, step out to one side, step out to the other side. So, for the inchworm, you're going to bend at the waist, start with the hands at the toes. Go ahead and walk yourself out to a push-up posture. Don't need to do a push-up. You've already done plenty of those, I hope. Bring yourself back. Stand, and that's when you would just go right into the lateral lunge. I'm going to turn to you so you can see it. You're going to step out to one side. Whichever side you step out to, you're going to squat down onto that leg. Other leg is going to stay straight. Soft bend in the knee. Toes to the ceiling, knee and toes point in the same direction. Come back up to where you began, step out to the other side, do the same thing. When you perform your lateral lunges, make sure that you're trying to create a nice straight line all the way up the side of the body that you're squatting down into. So, one full rep, you're gonna walk yourself out, bring yourself back upright, and then lateral lunge to the right side, lateral lunge to the left side, go back down into your inchworm. So, you're gonna be doing 10 of those. You're gonna have a lot of fun with those. Then, your final one, half kneeling halos. For the half kneel, that just means we're gonna have one knee up, one knee on the floor. We're gonna be doing 10 reps with one leg forward, then we'll switch and do 10 reps with the other leg forward. Each of those 10 reps is gonna consist of going around the head 5 times counterclockwise, 5 times clockwise. So from here, we're gonna start with the weight or whatever we're using, something solid in front of you, holding it at your neck, kind of like a bow tie. From here, go ahead and pass that weight so that it orbits around your head. 1, 2. We're gonna go 5 to one side, then we're gonna send it back around the other way. 5 times. That's gonna make you 10 with one leg forward. Then we're gonna switch, and we're gonna send it around 5 times each way. Make sure that weight travels alongside the head, not up and above it. You want to fully orbit around your head the whole way through. So, you'll do 10 of those aside. You're going to go through the whole circuit 4 times. Then you'll be done for the day. It's looking like it's going to be a little bit dreary, but if you got the ability to, get your butts outside, enjoy a little sunshine while you can get it, and enjoy your weekend, guys. See you all later.